Hi guys, we're here with the Escape Plus LX. I'm going to tell you everything about it. Open the side here for you so you guys can see inside, and I'll show you how things work in there. Let's talk about the switches. So basically it's got 3 vac motors. 1, 2, 3. What that means is 3 vacuums are giving you the power for this machine. It's 350 CFM and the lift is 17.5, which is just really insane. It is going to give you quick drying times, just insane vacuum, clean from really far away. Look at some other buttons. This one is for your pump out, your waste pump out. Sorry, that one. This one right here is your pressure pump, the fresh water. Below it, you got your meter for the chemical meter, and that comes out of this hose, and you put this in a tank where your detergent is, and it'll siphon the chemical in there. This, you control it by this. This is your pressure gauge, and the pressure pump in this is a 1200 psi pump, but it's tuned down to 1000 psi, probably because if you go higher than that you may draw too many amps and blow a fuse or something. This right here is your washout hose. It's a nice convenience hose that you can use just, to wash things or whatever you need to clean stuff, maybe handy for you. This right here is your prime, so you don't need to open up anything or have to do any extra work. You just hit the prime button and it takes the air out of the system, so it's ready to go. This is the pressure regulator, and the pressure regulator controls your pressure pump, and you can read what pressure it is on that gauge. Here is the pump out. This one has a built-in pump out right there, the pump out switch that turns that on. And what that means is the water that goes into the waste tank can be pumped out automatically if that switch is on. And below that we have our inlet for the water. The water goes in through here and it falls in there, and there's a float. If the float goes up, it stops the water from coming in, and then the machine will draw the water from here and it goes into the pressure pump, which is this 1200 psi pump, and it's restricted to 1000 because of the amp draw, I believe. And it's really nice because it's like on QDs, you can like disconnect it, so you don't have to fight with trying to uninstall the machine or anything like that, when it takes you forever, because usually the machines, there's things built on top of each other. This one is really simple, so you can get right to it. So the pressure comes in through, so the water's going in through here, all right? So then it draws into the pump. From the pump, it goes out to the pressure regulator, and your pressure gauge will show you what the pressure is, and then it comes out from the front of the machine. And here is where it goes either into your heat exchanger or it goes into the wand. So that's your pressure line. And the vacuum, this is 2.5-inch vacuum inlet, and it goes in through this opening, and the reason it's 2.5 is because it's bigger, so it gives you more airflow, so your vacuum is stronger because of that. And then the water drops in here in this tank, and when it gets full and your pump out's not on, these will trigger it shut. So when you're working, your air is coming in with the water drops down there, the air moves through here and it goes into the motors, and then you can see from this top motor, it'll come in here first, then it goes through here, then it goes through here through this motor, and it exhausts out into the back. Everything is nice and neat and color coded, so for you to work on if you ever needed to. You usually don't need any maintenance, just except for maybe just a little bit of cleaning the waste tank at the end of the day and checking to see if everything else is good. Now, two other things I want to talk about. In the front, one is this dump. This is a manual dump, which you probably will not use if you're using the pump out, but if you have to dump it manually, you can. This right here is also a manual dump for the freshwater tank, so if you wanted to empty this for some reason. And here is a valve that opens up your pump, your pressure pump. So if you wanted to drain that for some reason, like in the winter time, you can use that. It's basically the front of the machine. Now the power, this one has a washer dryer plug, 220. So this plugs right into the wall. But we've used the adapter and converted it to work on the generator. So now it's plugged into the 240 of our generator. So now that generator will power that. And if we need, we can take this plug and plug it into your heater and dryer at a home or office, any 240. But if you're going to plug into your generator, you're going to need this extension or an adapter to be able to do that. So anyway, if you do get it from us, because we have great support. We have all the parts you need for it. We have the machines. We have the most machines in stock of anyone. Have several locations, so you can get it to you quicker, service it quicker. We have Master Alfredo right here. There's not a single thing he does not know about the machine. So it's much easier to talk to someone, buy from someone who actually knows this stuff and can help you if something was to go wrong. Very little does go wrong with this, just so you know. It hardly needs any maintenance. As long as you keep it clean. That's about pretty much the main thing on this. But anyway, I'm gonna make another video, so like this video and subscribe so you don't miss that one. That's gonna be the machine running. See the different power with it, how much power it has, what it can do, and put it to work. Thank you very much.